Okay, we're online.
Yeah, I'm already online. I'm over here online.
No, I'm
Uh,
checking the thing, like the actual site.
as you can tell, lots of things have changed. We don't
I'm
remember how
bald.
we're doing at all. And oh yeah, so I'm the creative director for Lazy Goblins, the 3D artist as well. And to my left over here is our famous good friend.
Not really famous, but
You're famous
I
too.
am a good friend. I'm a
Yeah,
good friend.
yeah, he's a great friend.
I'm Cody. I'm the main programmer for Lazy Goblins and failed social media person.
Wow, that failed already.
No, it hasn't failed.
All
It's
right,
just I haven't done much on it because of everything that's been going on.
that's true. Yeah, he's
So,
a lot going on personally.
we
Um,
both have the past couple months.
Well, mostly for me, it's been family. It's family time, holidays, New Year's. And so here's the thing: I was trying to get myself motivated to do stuff, but when it's holidays and stuff, it's really hard to keep doing more
Yeah.
because you're so busy, involved. So it's like I was like, you know what? Let's pick up soon. Let's pick up sooner. So
Yeah, and then the new. By the way, hope all you guys had a great holidays and new. Hopefully you're stuck to some of your resolutions for a little bit.
yeah, exactly.
I
Mine's
didn't
no more
even.
drinking soda. Oh crap.
Oh, I didn't even make a resolution. My only thing was I want this year to be stress free, so I don't want to stress out that much. So that's my main goal is to not stress as much.
Yeah, he's going bald underneath that hat. Actually, the beanie.
Yeah.
Still
See.
got 5 hairs left.
Oh God! Look, it's all. Oh,
Whoa, hey buddy.
magic! It's a magic bean. Brings hair back. But yeah, it's been crazy couple months. Like November happened, Thanksgiving, and then your dog,
Oh yeah,
and
my dog
then
passed away. I forgot
yeah,
about that. I didn't forget about it, but it feels like it's been so long ago already, though. Even though it was November, isn't
yeah,
that weird how it works? Like when something passes away. Because I've lost my grandmother recently as well, a couple years ago. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe it's been like 7 years, and you're like, holy shit, that was like 6 months ago. So weird how that works out.
it's weird. It's your mind.
Yeah, tries
It's
to
all
make it easier.
yeah.
So yeah, I lost my dog. What else happened?
And then we came up to December. We were making good progress. We were set to release, but we delayed it a bit, which is fine because I'm glad we did because we found quite a bit of stuff to polish it up and everything. So it's pretty polished now. Because when you release it, that's kind of like a first impression. Even though this one we're just gonna release it on Google Play, it's still like you got to make a good first impression. And if there's like bugs or stuff people don't like, then you could lose some people. But oh god, my cat's knocking out my camera. But oh god, can you stop moving? Just down back there. Um. Oh god. Okay, I think we're good.
You're good. It's a little your mic is a little scratchy. I don't know if your mic's scratching on something, but other than that,
It probably is. I don't know. Oh god. Ah. Damn it, Tilly.
yeah.
Damn it.
So as you could tell, the production quality of our show has gone down.
The camera's great,
Camera
but
looks great. Yeah, everything in your room looks fantastic.
yeah. And then Christmas came up.
Christmas. Yeah.
I left to go visit family in Sacramento for
Four
a
weeks.
couple of days.
Oh, a couple days.
No, only like a
Oh,
couple days.
felt like forever.
And then, so I didn't do anything then. And then when I came back, that was before Christmas too. And then I came back, and it was actually Christmas, and so I did spend time with other family, and that kind of took up a bunch of time. And then it seemed like then you're in like the holiday mood where like you just want to relax, not do much. So I was kind of in that spot for a bit, and then once the new year happened, my brother-in-law got rushed to the hospital for a really bad case of pneumonia, and he's been in there for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. He's doing a lot better now. Should be going home here soon, but that's where my mind and everything else has been at.
That's been crazy. And like you said, it's just so it feels like, I mean, I don't know, it feels like it's like, you know,
Feels like it's been forever.
yeah, it feels like we're almost like halfway through the year already. Like it just feels so long, and yet it's barely January,
Yeah.
and just so much has been going on with family, and that my dog, and who was young and shouldn't have died, found out he had cancer, so we had to put him down the same day we took him into the vet. So that was a rough day. So just so much going on, and then family stuff. So we're back though. After the holidays, we like to take a long holiday vacation. Um, and
Here
also,
are
if you
lazy
notice,
goblins.
we're doing the podcast on Monday, which typically we do it Friday. Well, I've had some changes in my work. Oh no, Johnny, you got a game job, so you're too bit. No, that's not what happened. My schedule just changed. So I'm Monday through Friday now.
Yeah.
So and so because of that, which I did, so my wife and I could do other things. We could do some activities or something if we want to. So I said, let's start doing podcasts on Monday. So
Which
that
I
way,
like. I kind of like
I
it a
can
lot
have it.
better.
We can prep for the week. We can kind of get our goals out there live, what we want to accomplish, motivate ourselves, and motivate you guys because Monday's always a rough day, and a lot of people, don't want to do anything else on a Monday. And I
That's
don't blame
true.
you. I barely want to do anything. So, but I've started a lot of other new routines in my life to try to help me get where I want to be. And like you guys know, that's a lot about what this channel is us getting to our goals of doing this as a professional career for a living. So thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for sticking with us. I know we lost a couple subscribers, and we understand that's our fault. We're trying to get in a better rhythm. I know we say it all the time, but
Yeah.
it's lazy goblins, not super
It'll
productive
stick.
goblins.
It'll
Yeah,
stick one day.
yeah, I'll stick. We are gonna still try to do Tippity Tip Tuesday just because that's a cool tune. I like that ring. It just sounds like, that sounds like a T-shirt. Lazy Goblins Tippity Tip Tuesday, and people are like, oh, I know, oh my god, I love that. So I'm not gonna have one this Tuesday. I might not start doing them till the following month because I'm gonna try to build up a little bit of a library. What I'm gonna do is kind of prep. I'm taking a course on Blender, so as I learn stuff from Blender, what I'm gonna actually do. Anything cool I learned that's not, something everyone
By the way,
can just
that
learn.
reminds me, I gotta get you your Christmas present.
Don't worry about that right now. Why is it not in my box right now? No, so as I learn stuff in Blender, I'm going to pass on the knowledge to you guys here on our channel, just so you guys can have it. Anything that I find helpful, like moving the camera, there's some cool ways that I found out, and I was like, oh, that makes it way easier to set up my camera for my shots. I'm also trying to get into some other things with Blender. I will do a little rigging for our next game because we're whatever possible, or just do a rigging thing because I want to learn about rigging. It's not too bad. I did rigging in school. It's really not too crazy, at least in my opinion. It can get crazy just like anything, but so I'll do some stuff like that. When that's going to come, like I said, to be I don't know, soon. Next month.
TBD.
Thanks.
Well, like the thing is, like tutorials, like you said, like I think if we start with a good library, like maybe like build up for, and then just release them on a schedule like that, it'll give us time to keep it going. Because if you try to do it every week, then it's like tutorials. It takes a lot of work goes into making a tutorial because you got to think of something to do a tutorial on,
Right.
and that might seem easy, but like it's kind of like when you're in it and working on stuff, like things don't really pop out as like, oh, that's pretty cool to know. Maybe I should share it with other people. So you got to kind of train your mind to do that because you're just working, and to you it's like, oh, cool, learn something new, and you're still just going. So we got to get in that mind frame, and then like you have to shoot it, you have to edit it. Sometimes it's good to make a script for it, and then you have to upload it and make a thumbnail for it. So it does take a lot of effort to do it. So I think if we do build up like a library of it and have those released on a schedule, then it gives us a little bit of leeway so we can keep going with it down the line.
And I think the thing about it too is like I want to keep them short because normally when you watch a tutorial, It's not something you're trying to watch this like hour-long thing on. Sometimes, but
Yeah.
that's when I think whenever I'm going over an hour or something into a thing, it's more of a course. Like I'm learning an actual like inventory system, designing that from scratch for Unity or something like that, which I might do because I really love inventory systems. I've completed one, but not fully the way I want to. Maybe that could be my programming stuff. I could do little little beginner things like that. But it's a new year, it's a new channel, and not really. It's the same channel. It's just us. We're just changing some stuff up a little bit, but that's really just how it works. You gotta flow with it, and that's the kind of the thing. The whole reason why we're doing this is because we don't want the overhyped like constant like I don't need to upload a video every day. It's not we're not just staring at our YouTube followers like how many did we get today.
Yeah.
We're just
That's
trying to be out
always
here for
not
people and
do.
be motivational of some kind of thing. So, one of the topics
Shaping.
that we want to talk about. What were we gonna say? What were you gonna say, buddy? Were you gonna say something?
I said we're here to be something, and it will eventually shape into something. But right now, it's just what we are.
Yes, that's what we are. One of the exciting things I did. I'm actually also doing a little vlog, a little video thing, of a journey that I'm on right now, and I just started today. So
Nice.
that's still a little new, but I'm taking you guys on the journey with me. So far, I've just recorded a couple videos. I might upload them on this channel, so you guys can kind of see, what I'm doing. But I'm starting to get up early. So this morning I got up at 3:40. I know.
Okay, what time did you go to bed the previous?
Last night
Yeah.
I went to bed at 10:50 last night.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got about 5.5 hours sleep. Got up at 3:50. Went to the gym. Worked out till 5. Came home. Got ready for work. So that journey is sucking so far a little bit, just a little. It's not too bad. I'm actually I have more energy than I thought. I have a headache. So as soon as I was done working out, I had a headache, and I think that's just because I was dehydrated. I didn't drink enough water. I drank some water, but not enough during the workout, and I almost threw up quite a few times.
Yeah.
But so that's going to be a routine. So I started doing. We all know my dad, Dwayne Johnson.
Yep.
So, I figured one of the things that him and the CEO of Disney came out with a book that I'm going to start listening to. And one of the things they talk about is how the reason why they get up so early and start their day is to really focus and gain focus on what they want and perspective on what they want and what they're going for and clear their minds and get ready to take the day. I was trying to work out at night, and I've done that before, and the problem is I get home about 5:15, 5:30, right after getting off at 4:30. It takes me about an hour or so. So then I work out for an hour. Now it's like 6:30. Now I got to do dinner. So dinner, a show with the wife. Now we're looking at almost 8 o'clock at night. When am I going to work on the game stuff? An hour and a half here. I want to do more on this and push it more. So to me, it's like let's just get up early, get this done. Get the energy I need, and just crank it out. So that's what I started doing. It kind of reminds me of my military days, getting back up in the basic training, and just getting after it right away. So I will have Cody and I will talk about how, but we're gonna put like a little vlog thing. I want to just start doing more things about throughout my day, but so far just just videos of me going to the gym at the moment. So kind of an inspiration. My little game dev vlog, and I'm really hoping to do it to because I'm looking for the benefits of like clearing my mind, getting focused, and going after what I want because I'm just hungry and I'm ready and I'm tired of waiting. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today a little bit is about where we see Lazy Goblins in 8 months because we have goals that we want to achieve, but we're not. I mean, I personally have a 5-year goal for the company. But I want to express to you guys where we want to see ourselves in 8 months. Because the whole purpose of this is so you guys are coming on the journey with us, and then we do other little fun videos. So, Cody, you were saying where you would like to see us in 8 months.
I would like to see us, of course, Wacky Duels is out on Google and Apple, iOS, and we have everything in it that we want, and it has a steady player base. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see it because of that. We get more eyes on us, like whether it gets like how we want it to do, like crazy amount of downloads, crazy amount of money. I more so like because the money thing that would be awesome, that would be amazing. But I would more so in the long run like it to just bring attention to us, and then that way with our next game that we'll be working on, Johnny has an idea for it. He hasn't told me because if he did, I would already have started it, and he doesn't want that to happen. but but on our next game, we're actually gonna. I believe it's gonna be on PC, right? It's gonna be a
No,
computer game.
no, it's
No?
not. No,
Oh dang, he changed it.
I have a different plan.
Okay, well, we're gonna be with Johnny's plan, what he wants, and at least it's gonna be for money though, right? It's not gonna be free. It's gonna be a pay.
Possibly, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, if it's pay, then we'll have eyes on us, and then people will want to be able to want to buy the game from us instead of just seeing a random game and like, what the hell is this? I would also like to personally, for us and Lazy Goblins, find a way that we can bring value to you guys other than, the podcast. Johnny's got the tippity tips that he wants to do. I want to find a way that I could do tips in Unity and kind of, see what people are looking for. Because there's already a whole bunch of Unity tutorials out there. Who knows, a style I teach in might resonate with somebody more so than a style that somebody else teaches in. I don't know, but I want to find, a way where I could just keep providing value and everything. So 8 months, I see Wacky Duels is completely finished and in a good spot. And then we're doing really good on our next game. And up to that 8 months, we've kept up with the weekly podcast.
Yeah, and I like that too. I would like to possibly start taking this into possibly every month or so if we can, see if we can meet with other developers and have like a conversation. Like just a conversation about the game they're working on, games we're working on. Because I really want this, when I say community, I really want it to be a community in the sense that we're talking to other developers. It's not just Cody and I. We're not up here. My voice isn't that great. I've heard it a couple times and I'm like, what's wrong with it? So, it's not about that. It's really, this is more about a platform for all indie. So anybody that's following us now that's interested in possibly talking about a game, anything like that, we're open to sharing with everyone. And meeting some other people, and then hopefully maybe that leading up to some bigger, not really interviews, just conversation with other people that have been making some games, and just see about how they're doing, see where they're going, and kind of start taking it that way, and not really interview. I don't want to be like I have a certain set of questions, and like more conversation. Like, so how did you guys come up with that? What made you guys think this way, or what was this? When you were dealing with this, why did you do that? So stuff like that, because I think that's exciting, and that's, to me, that would be, that's what we all want to hear, right? When you're playing someone's game, or you're doing something, or you're a designer or creator yourself, and you look at something and you're like, oh, that's a great, fantastic idea. I wonder if they knew what they were doing at the time or what it was, because sometimes like some of the genius ideas were a last second, like, oh, we got to throw this in because we have to have this for a reason. Like I was
Or an
listening
accident.
yeah, an accident. Like I was listening to a talk about from the people that made Uncharted, and they, the reason why there's so much white, like the white spots on the rock, is obviously that's something to grab. But that was put in towards the end. They were like, the people playtesting were like, how do you know where to go? I have no idea which to grab because I can grab everything or can't grab anything. So they specifically, like, okay, we got to do something. So they just threw white in there, and you're like, oh, that makes perfect sense. But because they've done that, that's paved the way. So many games do that now. There's always some kind of different color or something to make it obvious for players to know. So that's, to me, that's fascinating.
That actually gives me an idea. I think that would be something where like a little series, like Not As It Seems type of thing. Because when you make a game like in Unity and stuff, like it seems one way on the phone, right? but it's like when you actually are in the engine, it's set up a whole different way. Like our scene, the play area is right up front, and then the background, it's like it has this giant cube that's the ground color, and then just stuff scattered around the back and mountains.
Yeah, yeah.
So that could be pretty cool. Like
That could be
not
like a little
not
behind
have
the
the seen
scenes.
series. Yeah.
Which is fascinating because, like, as much as I know about games and from playing them, from making them, you know, I really don't know that much. Like, I would feel like if I got hired on as a studio for some whatever, someone took a chance on me and they're like, we want you to, want to bring you in. You're super creative, or opinionated, whatever the difference is. If they brought me in and said, oh, like, I'd be like blown away with, like, wait, this is how you really make a game, like.
Hey, Front Step. Sorry. We got somebody in the chat.
Oh, hey,
Front
what's
Step
up?
Studios. Hey, y'all.
How y'all doing? So yeah, that would blow my mind. But I'm digressing on more exciting things. Let's talk about where I see our company, Lazy Goblins, in 8
Yes.
months. So I do have an idea. I have a couple ideas. I actually just did a video on because I had this crazy awesome dream for an idea the other night. It's exciting to me. Like, it could be a movie. Like, the dream was so realistic. But that's something that's more like that would be like our verge on going AAA. Like, we'd be like, this is the next game.
Take it to the next level.
That would be like the $59.99 game that we make. And we have to be making money because there's a famous person that I know I want for the main role, so that's going to cost money. But not as
Is
much.
it your dad?
As what? Is it my dad?
Is
No, it's not my dad.
Oh, he's gonna be disappointed.
He's super busy at the moment. I pitched it to him. He said, "Son, I love the idea, but your dad's super busy. I got Rampage 2 going on. We're revamping the whole Fast and Furious series. We're gonna actually start with a prequel when I'm a baby and I'm in it." I'm like, oh god, Dad. He's already got a new show coming out. Did you know this about him and his life when he's younger?
No, I didn't know that.
It's gonna be on like NBC or CBS or something.
That's cool.
Love you, Dad. You're my inspiration, motivation. So, so I want us to, because I still have an idea that I want to release on the web, but I'd really love to do like on Switch or PlayStation Store as well, which I think I have written down somewhere. There it is. It's right here. So I'd love to do that, but I think I'm going to work on that art style and stuff behind, like, get that kind of going, and then meanwhile we're doing another game. So the other game, because I see us finishing Wacky Duels within the next 2 months, 3 months at the most, because I'm ready to put a nail in it and ship it out and be done with it. As you can see too, like, that's what we've talked about. Games take forever, and sometimes you have a plan and an action. And you're like, oh, I'm totally gonna get this game done in 6 months, and now you're like a year and a half later. So Wacky Duels, in my opinion, has taken too long. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to get this stuff done, and let's go. So get that done. 2-3 months. I want to do another mobile game. It may be free, maybe $1.99. Because what I want to do is I want, like Cody said, get more eyes on us, right? So we're starting to do something. I want to do another fun mobile game to help possibly get more eyes on us. So like, say we have 400 people, like, ooh, these guys are great. If we could double that and get another 400, now we almost have 1,000 people. That's what I want. I want a little bit bigger eyes on us so that when we're working on the next bigger project, now we kind of have a smaller following, right? And plus, that way, it gives us a chance to get out there, bang out 2 titles, so show, hey, we're legit people, a legit company, we've done this. We can actually officially, hopefully, make enough money to go, fully make ourselves a business, all that stuff. And then work on the next thing, and maybe that helps us make a little bit extra money coming in, so that way we can help provide a way out of whatever situation we're in now, like where I work my job, and Cody works all of his. So while that's going on, start making the other game. that's what I have planned for the 8 months, because I want to get this one done in 3 and then spend the rest of the time on the other game. That I think is very doable. I want us to really dedicate ourselves to the channel in the sense of like more consistency. Just and that's kind of why I'm doing this challenge. It's a personal growth for me. This journey of working out every day is because I want to find the discipline. And games, one thing I've learned about games is pretty much anything in life. It doesn't have to be game. Anything in life it's about discipline. You have to say, I'm doing this and I got to get it done. Otherwise, you won't get it done. That's just the way it is.
Very true.
And, I don't know where my discipline went, honestly. I'm like, I was in the military. I served in the military. What happened to all that discipline? And then I forgot how much of a troublemaker I was in the military, and I don't think they disciplined me at all. I was like, dang it, I forgot. If I just let them discipline me instead, I goofed off so much. I was the clown. I had fun. I mean, I got the shit drilled out of me. Wait a minute. We'll cut that out. I got smoked. That's what they call it. They smoked me all the time. I was constantly in trouble. One of my favorite stories is, I was coming out of a building one time, and drill sergeant says, "Woods, push." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I get like right out of the steps, like the first step. So I get to the side because everyone's trying to get out of the barracks, and I'm starting to do push-ups. It's like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And I'm starting to think, I'm like, I just got up out of bed. Like, how can I be in trouble already? Like, what did I do? So I was like, I'm doing push-ups. And for reference, I could only do like 5 push-ups when I started. When I left basic training, I could do 110 push-ups.
Nice.
Because I got in trouble all the damn time. So,
So when you're in the military, if you want to get ripped, get in trouble.
you get trouble. And that's what I thought. I was like, they can't choke me out, unfortunately for them. So all they're going to do is make me buff. So I'm doing my push-ups, and I'm like, okay, so I just got up. I can't be in trouble. So I'm like, hey, drill sergeant. And he's like, yes, Woods. Or private, I think he called me private. Can I ask why I'm in trouble as I'm doing these push-ups? And he's like, because I know you're going to fuck up later.
Get out of the way now.
So I'm just getting out of the way now. That's exactly what I said. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, does that mean they banked one for me? Like, oh, no. Later on, I still fucking... Anyways, that's just funny. A fun story. So, I'm just trying to discipline myself because I want our channel to be a little bit disciplined in the sense, I know we always talk about content and we talk about this stuff and we work on it and we try, but I would say it's probably, you want to say in a relationship, partnership, excuse me, Cody. It's 50-50. But I really say it's more like 75 my fault and like 35 Cody's fault. Is that, no, 25 Cody's fault. Is that the math right?
Nah.
Just because like I have issues or I'm like, oh, I can't, or, I'm having a mental problem today or like mental.
Well, I think that's what, like, why we work so well together is because we're understanding. Like if something, like if you're going through stuff, it's like, you just let me know and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And, especially with like me recently been going through a lot of stuff. Work crushed me also during the holidays, so I had a lot of that. And then I had a huge project for school I had to catch up. And I only had a week to do it. And then the whole brother-in-law in the hospital thing, like I had just had a bunch of stuff going on. And we still talked with each other constantly. And we were just like, yeah, we'll just do it, once things slow down. And then Johnny came up with the idea to do it Mondays, which I actually like a whole lot. Especially since during my time, it's kind of in the afternoon-ish when we do this. So it doesn't, like, I still have energy, too, during the podcast, and I don't feel totally drained and everything.
Even though you're getting poor service right now, so it's taking forever for your stuff to come through.
Yeah. That's what I want in 8 months. Better internet.
I think you're going to have to move for that, buddy. Let's just get a house out here together. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much, like you said, there's stuff going on, but the issue still is, guys, everybody have that friend that's like always like has a problem. Like something's always going on You're like, hey, let's do this. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's go to the movie. I can't wait. Oh, new Star Wars, Jumanji, because my dad. I'm so excited. And then like the day before, I fell asleep. You know, I had a long week. I was super stressed out. So I passed out. And then like, so like that's what I'm saying. I guess I'm just trying to discipline myself a little bit more because Cody is like hardly ever has an issue. So when he does, of course, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, no problem. And I'm like every week kind of an issue person. So I'm just trying to kind of hone that in. So that's my personal goal.
Nice.
But yeah, I do see us some getting some stuff done. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. So if we don't by the end of the year, if we don't do well enough for me to quit my job and do this for full time, I'm gonna have to go back to college for my master's. 'Cause I'm so tired of it. So you guys have to help me not have that happen. And if we do really well, I'll shave my beard. And if we do even better, like more money, you guys want, I'll shave my beard live so you guys can all see.
And I'll shave my head.
Whoa.
No, nobody wants to see
No,
that.
too late. You already said it. You said it live.
I got like moles up there, dude.
I don't want to know. I mean, oh, hey, no problem, buddy. I accept you for who you are.
I'll dye my hair. How about that? I'll dye my hair whatever color.
Nice. Green.
There we go.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now I'm sure some of you guys might be wondering, what game are you guys even working on? Like I haven't heard from you guys in 7 months. You know.
Even though it's been like less than them.
I know. It's coming along really well though. I have worked on a lot of stuff. So I have a new strategy. I know we talked a little bit a while ago about one of my problems with this game was. So I would do all the art or the characters, and then Cody would put the characters in. And then I do all the art, and like, okay, finally the art's done. Okay, now let's make levels. And it's like, crap, I gotta make all these levels. So what I decided to do differently, I'm actually making all the art for this new world. We're gonna build the levels for the new world. Then I'm gonna do the next world, do all those. We can do those levels. Then I'm gonna go back and make the characters. Because the characters, while they take time, we've got it pretty much streamlined now to implement them. And so I could just bang out a character, give it to Cody. Bang out a character, give it to Cody. So then we can slowly add characters, which would be faster than me trying to be like, here's all the characters, cool. Now go make all the game assets. Oh, and make all the levels.
Yeah.
So those are things that you just learn, you know. You just have to come up with a better strategy.
But we're still working on Wacky Duels. I've done a couple of things, like some fixes. Like one thing I did was I made it so because you know we have barrels bouncing around everywhere, and we have a revive button where you can watch an ad to revive your character and you know continue the game and try to beat the level like a second change. And basically, sometimes when somebody would do that, a barrel would fly and hit the character and be game over. So I made it if that happens, they're kind of invulnerable during the countdown of the but if it says duel and there's a barrel right here, sorry, you better be quick. But I got that done, and then for the shop we have a button to watch ads to get some coins. I now just have it say check again soon when you can't, because we have a 4-hour timer, I think. So just when you hit it, come back, it says check again soon, and then when it's ready, it'll show again the coins. Some little stuff.
That's really awesome. That's really sweet. And this is the game, and that's one of the things we said we're going to finish a game. You guys remember we talked about, we're finishing this game no matter what. And I was just watching a GDC talk today about a lady saying to another friend of hers that was working on a game, and she's like, why haven't you released this? And her friend was like, I've been putting a lot of time into it, just a lot of effort, and, you know, so much time. And she's like, just release it. And her friend was like, well, all this time. She's like, just release it so you can move on to whatever it is you want to be doing next. And so that's what's happening in this game. This game's getting released. This game's getting done because I'm not going to get this far, do all these YouTube videos about this Wacky Duels game, and then be like, I don't feel like doing it. So what I've gotten done is I'm on the last building now for the next world. And then it's just a whole bunch of little assets for it because we're gonna have like a platform and some little different things. Get those done, and then moving on to the next world. And so once that's done, I'll have to do the next world. Now I have 2 worlds. I can build out some levels and then just go back and make characters.
Yep.
So, and it's looking really fun. I'm really liking the art style. I'm not looking for... It's not realism because it's a cartoony, fun game. So
We have gotten good feedback on the game. People seem to enjoy it when they play it. So.
oh, that's good. That's good. Now that we fixed all the impossible levels. Oh man, that's hilarious.
There's probably still a couple in there.
There's but you know, you take some feedback, take other. You know, like could I have gone back and changed a whole bunch of stuff in the World 1 and make different I could have, but like, let's go. So let's just take those, and that's sometimes what you got to do. You know, you pick and choose. Like you're like, okay, I'll take this feedback. This is good. I can use that. I can do that now. But I don't want to go back, make a platform, make things a little different, make the colors. I don't want to do all that work. Let's just move forward. Going forward. Let's make that happen. So World 1, that's 50 levels. I think we have. Yeah, it's 50 levels.
50.
So and then moving on from the next, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
This has been so exciting. We haven't done a video in so long.
I know.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. I really don't. So yeah,
Crazy.
how you guys been? I hope everyone's been good. I hope everyone's been well. I hope everyone had a great holiday.
Yeah.
Or if you had a tragic story, if you want to share with us, go ahead and leave a comment. Just let us know how everything.
Join the Discord. Hit us up with a message. Comment below any questions you may have. We'll answer them on the podcast. What else? Comment below if you want to be on the podcast. Because, we talked about having conversations with other developers that are releasing and working on games. And so let us know if you want to as well. And we'll get that scheduled and hooked up.
Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. Starting to move forward, doing things like that. We gotta just start branching out. And like I said, make it a community, make it a family.
Yeah.
So let us know. Anything else? I think you're good. Are you good? I'm good.
I think I'm good. I think that's about it.
I think that's what we said too. We want to stop making it because these things were like over an hour, which was fine and fun. But like when you're doing it and you're talking and then you realize, oh, people are going to listen to this. No one's going to listen to us bullshit for an hour. So let's make it short so someone can be like, oh, I can actually listen to this on my commute.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's great to be back. I guess back from vacation. We were just on a really long vacation. We didn't really go anywhere. We've done some work. We're hoping to kick it up a notch and do some more. And let me know if you guys want me to do live stream on my journey about getting up early. Let us know anything like that. Right now, currently, I'm just going to do some videos, and then I'm going to talk to Cody, and I'll give them to him. We can edit them, do whatever. I don't think we need to edit too much, but anything like that. So, yeah, let us know. Other than that, I think that's it. I think I just only have a few words left to say, and I think you know what they are. Do we need to do a thumbnail first, though?
No, we're good. I'll pick one. I'll pick something.
So then I would say, until next time, keep
creating.
That's perfect. All right, guys.
Woo, we still got it.
Still got it. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.